Bro, you know snow, right?
Yeah.
It's pepper.
What?
Snow is pepper.
You're joking, right?
No, and I'll show you why. So after the thumbnail and the intro, you're probably thinking I'm crazy right now. Snow being pepper? Whatever could you mean? But after this video, I assure you, you're probably going to believe me. So let's get this started. Ooh, that's the wrong thing. Alright, so now I'll show you why snow is actually pepper. Snow is pepper, and here's why, with 10 reasons. Evidence 1. Why put salt on the roads? You'd think it's for the snow to melt, but that's not entirely correct. Salt trucks put salt to get an even ratio of salt and pepper. You wouldn't just put pepper on your food and call it a day, would you? So why should the earth? Evidence 2. Black stuff in snow. It isn't pollution. That's just what the government wants you to know it as. It's actually pepper seen through the snow. Evidence 3. Science time. For those science nerds who still think I'm wrong, snow is allegedly made of H2O, right? Wrong, but still, when H2O gets cooled, it starts to freeze and become ice. So for peppers, it's mostly made of pepperine, but it also starts to freeze when being cooled. Pepper will enter a snow-like behavioral state, meaning pepper and snow both freeze to a similar form. Evidence 4. Color separation. When snow first falls, it's white, but when it melts, it starts to become black. That means the pepper is starting to come out after snow melts. Evidence 5. Sprinkle behavior. Snow coats the surface of Earth, just like how pepper coats the surface of your meal. This isn't a coincidence, it's proof. Evidence 6. Nose activation. Pepper makes you sneeze when it gets into your nose, just like a blow of cold, snowy wind. Your body reacts to these the same way. Are you starting to get the picture? Evidence 7. Water cycle transport. The wind carries dust, pollen, smoke, and ash. Pepper also can become microscopic enough to be carried by the wind. That just means pepper can be lifted into the atmosphere during the water cycle. Evidence 8. Seasonal measures. Snow also falls during cold seasons. Cold air holds particles long enough to freeze. Pepper is released as snow when conditions are right, which is winter. That's why you won't see black things fall down when it rains. This next one is the reason for why the government's hiding this truth. Evidence 9. Post-snow, pepper collectors. After the snow melts, the street sweepers come out, not to clear roads, but to look for the sweet old pepper. After they collect a bunch, they give it out to restaurants and businesses. Also, restaurants almost never run out of pepper. That's because hundreds of pepper collectors supply them. These pepper collectors, they just look through the snows for the pepper. We got them just looking for the pepper. Evidence 10. Pepperine linguistic. Try to say pepperine real slow. What does it sound like? The answer? It sounds like Piper Ice. Probably not for you guys, but that just means you're wrong. Anyways, what else has ice? The answer? Snow. In conclusion, snow is not snow. It's pepper. Thank you. Yellow snow, you know what that means? Mashed potatoes and peppers.